Unwatchable. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. Well, that lovely word, unwatchable, has been floating around since the storyboard has been floating around. So I thought I'd talk about it again and just kind of like, get my opinions on it. Because, we've heard it many times. We've heard mess and unwatchable. And, obviously, what we got with Justice League, it was pretty much a mess. But then we heard the same thing about Wonder Woman, and, that wasn't a mess. That was start to finish, looked like one person's movie, looked great, it worked. But, all of a sudden, with this floating around, some of those people that are in the movie world just want to just throw that word out there again because that's what they do. Because back in December, apparently, Snyder's first cut was deemed unwatchable. And that was one of the reasons why that was set in motion for, Whedon to come in and for them to basically just try to redo this movie in a short amount of time. But I ask you this, you people in movies, if you can't, you journalists, you whatever the hell you are, can you do some actual journalism and do some goddamn investigating? If that was back in December, why was Snyder continuing on with the ADR and the post-production and everything? We've already gone over this. That's what's so funny. We've already gone over this, okay? And you know what? I got some sources too. Hey, go look at that. Film Junkie's got something. He's got people. I've heard things too, and guess what? I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear that. I actually heard that they were okay with it, but with the reaction to Batman vs. Superman, Warner Brothers got a little nervous with Snyder's style, which of course we already kind of knew that, but they were still allowing him to finish his movie, but a certain somebody who wears a ball cap all the time, apparently he started saying, I don't think we should go down this road. And I mentioned this too when it was talking about, Snyder got fired over a year ago from Mr. Dickey's tweet. I mentioned in my video that that the time frame might be a little wrong on that. I think it wasn't over a year ago. No, because we saw all the ADR stuff, unless he got fired and he was just releasing it. I don't think that is the case. It's sounding like, because certain people were looking at Vero and stuff like that, looking up everything, and it sounded like he basically was going to, like I said in the video, he said he was going to bring Justice League back to China. Fiona, who runs the Snyder Cut website, he said that to her. And that was back in May, in the middle of May, and then like a week later or something later, all of a sudden, that's when the shit went down, and he posted that image with no caption, and that's pretty much when I think he was just fed up, or they were just really just trying to push him away, because I don't think he was necessarily fired. I think they were just trying to force him out just to get him out, and then of course they used the narrative of disgusting. And I also ask you this, people who think that Warner Brothers thought it was unwatchable. If they thought it was so goddamn unwatchable, why do they keep using his shots to promote the goddamn movie? Because they're beautiful? They hold more weight than anything that Whedon shot? Yes. Snyder's a visual director. He creates great visual. You can say what you want about his storytelling. It'd be convoluted, messy, and whatnot. Yes, okay, that's fine. But if it's so unwatchable, you're calling a Snyder film unwatchable. You go watch, if you hate Snyder movies because you hate the story and blah, blah, just watch it, mute it. Beautiful shots. So the term unwatchable, I just don't see that. Now, I could think that maybe some executives were like, no, this is not going to work. It's too convoluted. It's too this, that, and that. But unwatchable is I think that's just a dumb word. You can even use messy. That's fine. But unwatchable, I highly doubt that. When he's such a visual director and they keep on using his shots, even the still shots, to this day, the fucking Justice League social media keeps on using shots that are not in the scenes. Not to mention the deleted scenes with Superman are absolutely beautiful too. So you cannot sit there and tell me that it was unwatchable, okay? It's just not the case. And I know people are still going to blast me down below, and that's perfectly fine. I don't give a shit, But that's what's funny about that. And, in the time frame of everything, no, it's just, I'm sorry, that's not the case. Move it along. Stop it. More shit happened. We don't know everything that happened behind the scenes, but What can you do? All right, guys? So let's get off the whole unwatchable word, please, okay? And you people out there, you journalists, you guys heavy in the movie business, can you do some actual fucking journalism or investigation on the time frame and then just kind of put it together with unwatchable and then, yeah. Do your job, have some integrity, all right? Let me know your thoughts about it down below, guys. What do you think about all this? Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel, visit filmjunkie.com for all my content. And of course, visit the closet for shirts and stickers, guys. All right? I'll talk to you later.